least favorite American president? Not the one we have now.
Tied
Ooh.
between Andrew Jackson and James Buchanan.
Oh, Buchanan, the worst.
The worst.
Amazing answer.
And providing terrible LGBT representation.
Who is your least favorite American president?
Our current one.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that. Do you have another one?
Ooh, well, yeah, his last term.
Okay.
Historically, it would probably be Andrew Jackson. But I will also say, in modern context, in my lifetime, it would be Ronald Reagan, because he actually, what he did is he broke the back of the union movement in this country. And you talk about where this really started, the attack on working people, it was under Ronald Reagan and what he did to break unions in this country. Now, we've rebounded, but not to those levels that unions had before. And so we've got a lot of work to do for working people and for unions in this country. But Ronald Reagan was a terrible president. So that's
And
what I'd say.
guided by the Heritage Foundation.
Well, that's right. You know what's crazy about that, actually? Project 2025, if you go back and read the Heritage Foundation report from the early 80s, it's almost exactly the same, except they changed the dates. But it's true. It goes to the fact that the conservative movement in this country has had a long-term plan. People say, well, this is all a result of Donald Trump, what we're seeing. No, it's a result of the conservative movement having a 50-year-long plan to build power up and down the ballot to get to this moment where they have complete control of everything. Now, people should not ignore the fact that this is not some accident or some result of Donald Trump. For sure, Trump has hastened it in ways that we could never have imagined, but this has always been the conservative movement's goal.
Who is your least favorite American president? Not the one we have right now, because that's an easy answer.
Everybody would say that.
Everyone did say that every time I asked this question.
God, I feel like it's all relative, and we've all sort of warmed to him. But I mean, for a long time, it was George W. Bush.
It was.
You know,
I mean, yes.
My first presidential campaign was for John Kerry, and at the time, I was in my 20s. I couldn't imagine running against a worse president, someone who had literally started a war.
Yes.
Now it seems relative, and I kind of root for him when he's painting in Texas.
I know.
And he did sort of try to advocate for some form of immigration reform. So it's all relative. But prior to the current situation, that may have been my answer. Probably was my answer.